closed. You'll have to come again tomorrow at around 9:30, 10. That's when we open. Do you want to talk on the way with me? I finished my occupational therapy education in 1990 and came to Bangalore. The only job available was in Spastic Society, and I was staying in Basveshwar Nagar. In 1990, we had to take 2 buses, walk a lot to go from Basveshwar Nagar to Indira Nagar. How do parents with children with special needs travel, carrying the child and all their paraphernalia all the way to Indira Nagar, which was probably the only place at that time? That is when I decided that come what may, I need to start a center where we'll have comprehensive rehabilitation in this part of town. This is when Tamahar seeds began. I started tamahar 4.5 years ago. Borrowed just about 1.5 lakhs from my husband, which of course went only to the down payment of a space which we rented out. A small space of 2 rooms. Luckily for me, I found an able person in Tripti who joined forces. The rest of the equipment, toys and anything else that we needed was all donation from dear friends. That's how Tamahar began. So this is Tamahar. At Tamahar, we work with children from 0 onwards. That is, as soon as a child is born, if it is known that there is some problem, some issues in development, then we want to work right away with the child. Assessments that we do are based on something called the Carolina curriculum, which is a developmental sequence for children based on regular, normal, neurotypical development. What we do is put them through these sequences so the children can start learning and develop emotionally also. This in our preschool program is done by 2 ways. One is a one-on-one, what we call a one-on-one session, which means that the child comes, sits with us for an hour with our interventionist and works with that interventionist and goes away. The goal sheet or the what to do during the session is decided by looking at the Carolina curriculum. Here, the children in the 2.5-hour program, the children get 1 hour of one-on-one session and 1.5 hours of social interaction. So all the children in one group, they sit for snack. The idea about a snack time is not about eating. The idea is about how do people generally sit at a table, how do they exchange ideas, how do they sit and exchange dabbas or their treats. For some children, it's also about how to be independent in their eating. Could be working in the garden. We have a beautiful garden where even tiny tots as young as 2-year-olds learn how to go pick up dry leaves, water plants at their level. All this happens at the developmental age of the child, not the chronological age of the child. So the children who are in preschool could be 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old. But we look at them developmentally, and till they are about 4 and a half, they are kept in a preschool. Once children reach about 3 and a half, we also encourage them to join other preschools. We started our school 2 years ago. The reason being, there are lots of schools for children with special needs. The one reason we realized we will need to start our school is because of the kind of intervention we give our children and develop them. The criteria for admission to our school is the children have to be 5 years of developmental age, because that is the age when children start understanding what happens in academics. There's no point in dragging a 2 and a 3-year-old, start teaching him academics. He does not understand, he or she does not understand, gets fed up, and then refuses to learn after that. It consists of 2 parts. The morning part, which is the academic section, and the afternoon part, which is extracurricular. The academic section is fundamentally based on functional academics. We want our children to learn academics because it is of practical use in life. We all know the benefits of yoga. Yoga helps children with special needs in a special way. When we've been doing our yoga therapy for almost 1 year now, and what we've noticed is that for children with physical problems, it has helped them move much better. For children who have attention issues, those who are hyperactive, yoga has been able to calm them down. They're much more relaxed now. And the other benefit, which was quite surprising, is that it has helped children in their speech. Children are able to vocalize or make sounds much better now. Along with yoga, our children get dance, art, and music therapy. Art is a wonderful medium. Not only do they get to express themselves, but with a number of media that we use, let's say shaving foam or finger paints or just a pencil, crayons, sketch pens, whatever it is. It helps them physically, their ability to hold things in their hand, their ability to be able to sit properly, maintain their balance, and move around with their hands in order to create something on a canvas. It's wonderful to see how these children learn so many actions. For example, holding a scissor and cutting, use of their fingers, fine motor movements are wonderfully taught with art therapy. We have an actual music therapist coming and sitting with the children and singing to them. We use Carnatic vocal for it. Rajam Mami from Hyderabad is the one who has assessed all the children and decided which raga goes with which child or for what reason. So we have the child's assessment ready, deciding what does the child need at this point of time. Does the child need further relaxation or needs more vocalization? Accordingly, each child's piece is decided. Mrs. Deepa Krishnamurthy comes twice a week and sits one-on-one with each child, and the child listens to vocal Carnatic, live vocal Carnatic. We've an ongoing study to determine how excellent the program has been. I know subjectively that it was wonderful.
Hi, my name is Sangamitrai. My daughter is Sugirtana. She is 5.5 and we found tamahar like 10 months ago. But then after coming to tamahar, initially the very first month I saw a lot of change in her. She started playing with the toys again. She started communicate, and I also get to understand my daughter now better. So I can communicate with her now better. So I can understand her needs better. So all this, the support group has definitely given us.
My name is Suma. My son is Shreyas Reddy and he's 6.5 years old. And he's been termed as a mild cerebral palsy child. And I've been coming here to Tamahar from 1.5 years. And I see a lot of improvement in these 1.5 years, not only for him. As a mother, even I have been benefited a lot. Found a lot of benefits here because here it's not like a regular school. As a parent, I can come here and I can involve myself, work with another child and get to know a lot of other problems and how to deal with them. And there is a parent support group which helps us a lot to deal with our depression and whatever we face at home or whatever problems we have at home back without the family support. We come here to a family, an extended family. We feel very much at home when we come here. And with Vaishali Pai and people like Shri Rao, there are pillars of strength, and anything at any point of time we need advice, they are always there to help us out and us. So I see a lot of scope for improvement for my child here.